Alright, let's get started. Let's see, where were we? We were building up a new fleet, weren't we? Yeah. Yeah, it's almost done. Let's see, who's recharged? You're recharged? Alright, get on over there and deal with that problem.
Detected a Cylon escort fleet, sir. Battlestar Group is engaging hostiles.
Let's see what we're up against. Welcome back, everybody. Today is a stream of Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, by the way. Let's see here. Double check to make sure everybody's loaded. Alright. Fleet's loaded. Let's get in.
Prepared to jump in 3, 2, 1. Launching alert Vipers.
Launch squadrons, and
Yes,
let's
sir.
try to get down on their level. Oh, that's an entire minefield. That explains why they broke off so suddenly. Well, we'll try to engage these three over here before these four come around.
Trigger zone detected. Hostile unit identified.
Oh wait, there's four of them over there. All right, it's an 8v7. I'm doing well. It was annoying that Twitch Studios decided to be a bum, but it happens. Twitch Studios enjoys being a bum. Ow! Never try to put your camera inside multiple space mines at once. It hurts. Actually, is that the command one? Or one of you the command one? No. Unfortunate. Anyway, I want you to focus fire on these boys as they're flying in.
Missile tubes prepped.
Already have you boys firing your missiles, I believe, right? Yep. Alright.
IFF confirms unit is hostile. Hostile unit identified.
Those are torpedoes,
Missiles
fighters.
incoming. Fighter squadron is taking fire.
Alright, well, that was a waste of a missile volley because now we have two Seatresses in front of us.
Understood.
Fighters, you know your job. Take out their fighters.
Understood.
Have you begin breaking off and engage. Have you gentlemen break off, engage. All targets are basically identified, so you bring your guns online as well.
Manticore is taking damage. On it, Commander. Manticore is taking damage.
You break off.
So say we all. On it, Commander.
Butters, you have dealt with theirs. Alright, go blow up these gentlemen. They're being so rude.
On it, Commander. Missiles on their way. Manticore is taking damage.
Alright, you should be able to get away just fine. Fire munitions, that target. Actually, cancel that. If my mouse will want to agree with me for once. Send those missiles that way. Your guys' guns should be more than enough to take out that ship.
So say we all.
Target acquisition through. Give me manual controls now.
Continue your evasive maneuvers, my guy.
Yes, Commander.
Engage.
Yes, sir. Understood. System
You get
repairs
to work on
underway.
fixing your armory.
On it, Commander. Understood. Yes, Commander.
There we go. Angled it just enough to get those top guns firing. I gotta love miscommunications. Come on, fine sir, just blow up already.
So say we all.
I don't see why I wouldn't use it, but it's adorable. It's adorable. I do love it. It is very adorable.
Target acquisition is through. Give me manual controls now.
Ouch. Well, there goes my hearing, thanks to random space mine. Gosh darn landmines. Space mines. Alright, I forgot to host a poll on whether or not we should auto-resolve battles with 0% chance of casualties. I need to host that at some point, but for now I'm just gonna
New Ranger has been
auto-resolve that.
deployed.
Alright, start sending you guys out. Let's see what we got here.
Roaming this colony's border. No civilians are present, so maximum force is encouraged.
Well, money's money. And we always need more money. Because I have another fleet in construction for, what is this fleet dedicated for? I think this was going to be Helios Gamma's second fleet. Then we were going to get another fleet for Helios Beta. And then we were gonna finally get around to securing the last two planets of Helios Alpha with their own fleets. And then maybe, just maybe, we'll actually continue this story. I'll get around to building a house. It's just not been a high priority. Let's see. Viper Mark IIs. Viper Mark IIs. We really want those Viper Mark IIs. Everybody gets a Viper Mark II. Torpedoes. Let's grab those.
Prepared to jump in 3, 2, 1. Dratus contacts. All marks are hostile.
gonna have you two just set to that for now. Have you two boost to keep
On
up.
it, Commander.
Launch all
Understood.
squadrons. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ships. Launching missiles on the target.
Understood. Yes, sir. Hostile unit identified.
Missiles launched. That's a Ceatrus. That is not good. That is not good at all.
Yes, sir.
Let's change directions here, gentlemen. Those are torpedoes.
Hostile unit identified.
Oh, those are gonna hit. Fighters, you did nothing. I am disappointed in you.
Yes, sir.
Fighters, please take care of theirs.
Squadron target is confirmed. Fighter squadron is taking fire.
All targets identified. You guys stay on defense for now.
Manticore is taking damage.
Ah, you're taking hits. You two, abrupt turn. Fire torpedo salvo.
Squadron target is confirmed. Manticore is taking damage.
Fire. Actually, you two just get some distance. You're severely damaged.
Understood. On it, Commander. Manticore is taking damage. Missiles incoming!
Rear armor can't take much more. Not great. It's also not good that we're in the middle of this cluster of a bad situation. Yeah, we're definitely losing a Manticore here.
Understood.
No doubt about it.
We've lost a Manticore, sir.
Yeah. That was a terrible joke. Alright, she's dead.
Understood.
Fire on that. What about you guys? Still reloading.
Squadron target is confirmed.
Oh, that is a lot of...
That suit is going to come out of your pay, and you will remain in this man's army until you are 510 years old.
We have a section on the Discord for this. He didn't have to do that. Thank you for the 3,000 bits, but you didn't have to do that. We have a section on the Discord for these. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. Also, my hearing is gone again. First Space Mines, and now Sergeant Doran. That's a torpedo
Manticore
launch.
is taking damage.
Hey, you get some distance. You're taking a lot of damage.
Understood. Manticore is taking damage. On it, Commander. Manticore is taking damage.
Oh, that's where you're taking damage from. He's shooting your side.
Understood. Squadron target is confirmed. Manticore is taking damage. Subsystem is back online.
Solution is online.
That was a miss.
Adamant is taking damage. Yes, Commander. Manticore is taking damage. So say we all. Squadron target is confirmed. Manticore is taking damage.
Yeah, we're gonna lose this Manticore as well.
Manticore is taking damage.
Very unfortunate.
Adamant is taking damage. Adamant is taking damage.
Take that, you jerk.
Cleanup order received. Rally on me. No toaster's gonna do me like
Adamant
that.
is taking damage.
Not today.
All contacts down. Good job, Commander.
There we go. A few casualties, but we did it. Yeah.
Firing solution is online. Cleanup order received. Rally on me. No toaster's gonna do me like that. Not today.
Alright. Gonna leave these guys here to recharge for a bit. Let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna need an Artemis. The Defiance of Fate. And we'll rush you out the door because Beta needs a new ship.
Cylon escort group has been detected.
Alright. You need to go ahead, so that way then the Defiance of Fate doesn't get ambushed.
Detected a Cylon strike fleet, sir. Battlestar group is engaging hostiles.
I do not agree with such statements. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ships, and we're outnumbered. Alright. This should be interesting. They've got us outnumbered, but we might have a chance here.
Prepare to jump in 3, 2, 1. Yes, sir.
Launch all squadrons, gentlemen. We have the enemy in our sights.
Understood. IFF confirms unit is hostile.
2 confirmed targets.
IFF confirms unit is hostile.
3 confirmed targets. Alright, looks like it's just a fleet of nemesises. Alright, all ships except for fighters. Focus fire on that target. Firing guided munitions.
On it, Commander. Missiles incoming!
That's gonna hurt.
Taking damage.
Fighters,
Good.
teach these gentlemen a lesson. Let's see, which one's the command? Probably one of the ones in the rear. I ain't got time to have you guys go and chase them down.
Understood.
You switch over to defense. Fire torpedo salvos, 1 and
Understood.
2.
Manticore is taking damage.
Probably shouldn't have fired torpedo salvos on that target. Alright, they've turned their backs to us. That's literally the worst thing they could have done. Oh, your navigation
Yes, sir.
and fire control are hacked. That's great. Get them
Understood.
out of his systems, gentlemen.
On it, Commander.
Switch over to full defensive. Try to get something out of that armor.
Hostile unit identified. Manticore is taking damage.
Fire munitions.
Yes, Commander.
See what you can hit.
Manticore is taking damage.
Oh, that Manticore is a very lucky ship. Oh, the Grafton managing to avoid the fate of her Halo counterpart right there. Managed to do quite the number on the enemy here. Chance to win, 37%. Chance of casualty, 63%. Single Artemis. Single Artemis. Emergency jump.
Battlestar is ready for orders.
No, not there. You're gonna go there. You guys are gonna join him over there. Well, we now have security for the center highway of our operations. Alright, which one of you is done charging? You're still charging... Alright, you guys are part of the new fleet, aren't you? New fleet for Helios Beta. What are we gonna name your fleet? Well, group... call you Battle Group Kelton. It saved, by the way, right? Yeah, it did. Okay. That means I need a new officer. Not many people with experience, are there? We'll hire Armando. No, not you. Battle Group Kelton. Alright, and we are gonna... We've been sitting on this a while. I've been debating it. I've been debating this for a bit now, but we're gonna have it to where I'm gonna rename all these guys after people in the Discord because I am bored. And it gives me things to do. Let's see here. Who's going to be one of the first ones we're going to draft? Who are we drafting first? We're drafting people now because I'm bored. I'm tired of these generic names. We need some interesting names. So since Birch has named 2 of the ships in Battle Group Prime, they're now going to be we're just going to rename their commanding officer to Birch. Let's see, who else? The Discord to grab. I have to turn this off for a second so then I can actually copy names. Slurp dried out. I'll use the Discord name. That one's staying the same for reasons. Let's see. Who else do we have? I don't know if they're a girl or not, but retroactively they've been assigned to a girl. Actually, I'll put. Since I don't know what they are, I'll refrain from using their name until further notice. I'll stick to people who I know or who I know what they are, so then they don't whine about it later. There we go, we got a few different admirals now. Got me, Birch, Kazaru, Kiniko, Prumvi, Kim Pelletier, Ella, Efficient Vash, David, and Cyberkey. And that list will only grow larger as we build more fleets to secure more planets. Anyway, hello, Mercury.
Hello, how you doing there?
I am doing well. Welcome to the stream.
No, it's glad to be here.
Do you want me to share it on Discord so then you can see it through there, or do you want me to just show you the link to my channel and you can watch it from there?
Oh, whatever best for you.
I would prefer if you just watch it through the thing, because then it would be less things my computer has to process.
Okay, that's fine.
But I can share it on Discord if you want a more real-time link.
Well, let's try it the other way and see if I'm able to, if it's real time enough.
All right.
I've got an account with Twitch.
All right. It's up on Discord if you want to watch it through there.
Okay.
Yeah. The thing is, Twitch Studios doesn't Proto Humvee. The thing is, Twitch Studios doesn't really like it whenever I do too many things at once, which is one of the things I don't like to do. It can handle a bit, but it can't handle much before it decides to start having freakouts.
Cylon
I'll
escort
click into
group has
live
been
here
detected.
and I see.
A fortified colony is under attack.
Watching the stream. And going full
We are having fun on Fleet Admiral difficulty here.
Yeah, that's the only way I play these days.
Yeah, I did turn off persistent damage because that is it would make it harder, and I do agree it would make it harder. But at the same time, I don't want to deal with persistent damage. It's the one thing I don't want to deal with, so I turned that off.
It's kind of interesting because when I started doing some stories from my fan fiction novel, that's where I turned on persistent damage, because I could have ships that start out all shot up and blackened.
It's good for some things, but I just don't want to touch it. Oh, also, Birch, this is your first battle with your actual name, with your name actually put in, so good for you. On your command ship, the Jupiter Sword. I got bored after a while and started using Halo-themed names for my ships. You know how a lot of Halo ships kind of have the long sort of name, like the Pillar of Autumn, Forward Onto Dawn.
Yeah, I made one. The Admiral, my last name in real life. that got popular when it made it into YouTube. Who's Admiral? Oh, so-and-so? What's...
Launching alert Vipers.
Call it the Dean.
Oh, hello, Birch. I wasn't expecting you to drop into the chat as well. You usually don't for these Battlestar Galactica ones.
Yes, but now you've made me a commander and you've put me in charge of a fleet, and I want that flagship to be called the Bean.
But you can't rename the ship after it's built. I can build you another one and it can replace the Jupiter Sword, and the Jupiter Sword can go off to go command a different fleet, but I don't rename ships after they've been built. Don't you know that's bad luck?
I'm not superstitious.
Alright, that's a Ceatrus. Oh, and he's the flagship of their fleet. Alright.
IFF confirms unit is hostile.
Oh, you're flying into danger.
Hostile unit identified.
Yeah.
Fighter squadron is taking fire.
Alright. All ships
like
that aren't this one poor Manticore.
I like that formation with the Manticore protecting the fire control of the Artemis.
He's more just sitting there because he was the smallest ship that could fit over the back of the engine deck without covering the guns.
That's important.
Yeah. And then we have this one below, because I had an extra one in this fleet, so he gets to hang out down there. Anyway, we can't really focus fire on the target I would like to shoot at, so...
Understood.
Let's see if they come out of the clouds. Oh, those are torpedoes.
Missiles
And see
incoming!
how it happens in the stream later because there's such a delay.
Alright, fighters. Their torpedoes have been launched and have also failed, so take out the squadrons.
Understood.
Let's see.
And to be fair, I didn't join them because I didn't think I was allowed to join.
I said multiple times if anybody wanted to, on the friends list wanted to join in, and you know they can. And you say I don't listen to you.
Are you planning to show to do a turn and hit them with some broadside? You might make your fire more effective.
Yes, Commander.
More just trying to focus on these Seatresses. Alright, you boys are gonna fire a broadside of torpedoes. Actually, no. Delay that one. You can fire it on this guy, though.
Yeah, you're pretty close to broadside on that. Turn on weapons mapping and see what your gun effectiveness is.
Manticore
Come on,
is
missiles, maintain
right now.
tracking. There we go.
Pretty much point blank right now.
Fighters, let's see. There's a second Seatress, so you're gonna go get started on that. Oh wait, no, you guys still aren't even done with the fighters yet. Never mind on that one. Finish them off. Faster, please, gentlemen. Faster.
Yes, sir.
These hostile fighter squadrons are annoying.
And plentiful.
Let's see, can we even focus fire on that other Seatress? No, he is not out of the clouds yet. Alright. That means focus fire on this target here. Blow him up.
Manticore is taking damage.
Oh, you've lost your right side armor. That's not good.
You do seem to be driving right through them like a bulldozer.
System repairs underway.
You break off.
Yes, sir.
You switch to offensive. All right, he's out of the clouds, gentlemen. This is our time. Let's blow him up.
Everybody's focusing on this arrest.
I hate these things.
Yeah, they don't like you much either.
Torpedoes reloaded? They are not. Guided munitions are not reloaded
Manticore is
either.
taking damage.
Get him, get him, get him.
Yeah, you're not going to turn in time, are you? Nope. He managed to turn, but he is in a very precarious situation.
I think you got.
I just realized how loud my keyboard is. I'm sorry.
Understood.
You're gonna take some casualties here.
I'm able to get target lock. Alright, blow him up.
Are you going any ships a torpedo if it tries hard enough mode?
No. I don't want to pay for that, and I don't want to have Colonial Fleet paying for the funeral either.
Well,
Manticore down.
Unlucky. Oh, hey.
Damage.
oh, got a salvo into the top side of that berserk.
Very unfortunate. Fighters, please blow that up faster. That man be sliding.
So question, considering that there are so many missile-based attacks, are there no ships that have good screaming abilities?
The Battlestars have flak. And fighters are usually your best screening against missiles if you don't have anything equipped with flak.
You don't have this other ship? I'm sorry, I forgot its name.
Battlestar.
Yes.
I have one. It's just not in a position to be helping those guys, and with the fighters out and about, I don't really want to turn it on without any necessary reason to. Alright, can't fire that, but we can fire this point blank.
Yeah, you might. But what about
And-
the targets on the Manticore?
Actually, fire behind. Try and hit that.
You have two engine-mounted guns that fire upward very nicely.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta rotate to the targets though. It doesn't get targets the way the other ships do.
Oh wow, that was some friendly fire right there.
Ouch.
Alright, gentlemen, now your turn.
We don't... Can I get some enemy fire? Is friendly okay?
It's one last Talon here.
You've got
No mercy. No mercy.
Where are we in the campaign here?
In terms of story,
So say
we have not gotten farther than rescuing the Scorpio shipyards.
Oh, so this is a brand new, fresh game. Okay.
Ah, yes, fresh game. We're on stream number 8. I mean, not 8. We're on stream 11 now at this point. This is not a fresh game. I just haven't been doing the story.
Not yet.
Oh, Birch received a promotion. Good for you. Good for you, Birch. You got a promotion.
Yay!
I'm planning to try and go with no
Where's my-
admirals, no weapons unlocked, and a couple of ship models imported through scurrious means to take the second season battle when from a massive disadvantage in terms of Cylons versus Colonial forces.
I might do a dumb challenge run at some point of can you beat Battlestar Galactica Deadlock with just the starting ships?
That could get rough. But
Yeah.
the thing that hurts me the most is not having the admirals and having to build that up.
I did, the last time I completed the campaign for this, I thought about doing a really dumb idea where I would just sit back as the observer and get some people together to, like, actually be the commanders. And I would just command the fleets however they wanted them commanded. And just see how poorly that goes. Ah, yes, of course, the Unlucky's the one that got torpedoed.
Oh, you definitely broke that fleet up nicely, though. The air wing was very effective.
Yeah, I wish they were a bit more effective, though, so that then I could have had them dealing with targets faster, but...
Yeah, but when your target's coming out of a dust cloud like that, you're lucky that it messes up your target a lot.
Yeah, and there's the friendly fire incident.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. What the frick? Watch those missiles! Where do you think you're shooting? Just imagine Colonel Ty's voice.
It's character building, probably. I do admire the fact that this Talon did turn to fight. It was just like, I'll take you all on. And then it died. Unfortunately, we've lost the Liberus. Another ship sent to Space Davy Jones's locker. And the Highway Patrol fleet is under attack as well.
Yeah, play this. We do all the campaign battles and don't do any of the offline dice rolling things. It'll improve your skills pretty quick.
You roll the dice and move your mice, and nobody gets hurt. That's a reference I'm more than sure nobody here understands.
I would be among those people who don't understand it. It sounds nice and it rhymes.
Go on, take a guess at trying to figure out what it's from.
Okay, I couldn't.
Launching fighters.
Wait, could you repeat the phrasing?
Understood.
Alright. You roll the dice and move your mice, and nobody gets hurt.
No idea.
Yep.
No,
I'd say some D&D related things.
Set condition 1, I repeat.
Not
set
even
condition
close.
1, this is not a drill.
You obviously I see.
Oh yeah, and this fleet has a lot of Halo references. The Amberclad, and the Grafton.
It's nice that they let you actually determine your names in this mode.
Yeah, sad that they took it out of the multiplayer. I understand why, but honestly, they could have just put a chat filter over what was put in those names.
Yeah.
Instead of just removing it. Alright, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 targets once again. Let's refrain from engaging immediately. Those are torpedo launches.
IFF confirms unit is hostile. Missiles incoming!
Hard turn, gentlemen. I forgot to select all, but how did I miss?
Yes, Commander.
I got you and you. I got you, but I somehow didn't get you. Out of all of you, you're the one that decided to not get selected. Ow.
Fighters 1 is taking fire.
Yeah, as always.
IFF
I'm never rid of these things.
If you're going to send squadrons after them, try doing it from vertical. They don't shoot up and down nearly as well as the broadside horizontal fire. The firing in those things is horrendous.
Yes, sir.
Fighters, you're up. Go deal with theirs, and
Yes,
try not
sir.
to die in the process.
Yeah, and he's actually positioned his Ceres to help his fighters against you too.
Yeah, I see that. Fire munitions. Hit them hard, gentlemen. And please tell me your launch tubes are going to clear the Ranger. They are. Alright. His bottom armor is gone. Fighters, how you doing? You're not having a fun time, but honestly, none of this fleet's having a fun time.
I don't know. You could. There's 2 squadrons of prototypes that would melt in a flak field if you no.
If it weren't for the fact that I have my own fighters out and deployed at the moment.
I just noticed them. Advice withdrawn.
Opinion withdrawn, sir. Alright. We're gonna attempt something stupid here. Ranger, you
Missiles
got
on
2
their way.
salvos trying to hit.
Isn't that just the...
Oh, he's actually slowed down. Oh, that's some good damage right there.
Now that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, he's melted.
Fighters are still having their field day with the enemy. Where's the other one going off to? There you are. Alright, you keep doing that. Manticore, what's your status? Bad. It is just bad. Fair enough. Not having a fun day. Alright. Attempt some very crappy maneuvers. Might be able to get a torpedo salvo off, so fire again, see if we can hit. Get to work on your engineering, though. That doesn't look good.
Manticore is taking damage.
Those are torpedoes inbound.
Manticore, down.
It's amazing that he got torpedo hit there.
Well, there goes the Grafton. And he went out just like in Halo Reach. Fiery explosion. Fighters, please tell me you've dealt with theirs. Nope, still working on it. Alright, well, focus fire on the Nemesises. They are the next biggest threat.
So say we all.
Because they have munitions. I never used the Rangers all that much before, but honestly, they've kind of become a mainstay of my smaller fleets.
Yeah, their guns are biased to pointing downward, though, so they do better higher versus the animate beneath, which is perfectly positioned.
Yeah, I mean, they're kind of broadside more.
Yeah, if you actually select the Ranger and hit the slash key, you'll see it's targeting scope.
Yeah, it has two heavy guns in the front and a pair of lights on the bottom, but most of its firepower is in broadside capabilities. It can perform forward assaults though, so
yeah,
it's a fairly good multi-use tool.
Yeah, those front guns have been described or misdescribed as door knockers by some people. They can knock on the door pretty hard if you want them to.
Let's see here. Send the missile volley down there. Fighters, you are now free to murder things. Go murder him. Torpedo volley that target.
Yes, Commander.
Ban you. Fire guided munitions that target.
Yes, Commander.
That should hopefully take care of him.
Ranger is taking damage. System repairs
Your fire
underway.
control is under attack. Alright, fair enough. Our turn, gentlemen. You guys focus fire on that target because he has no top armor and you are above him.
Ranger is taking damage.
No real viable targets I can fire the torpedoes on at this current moment in time. That one's gone.
On it, Commander.
You gentlemen focus fire that target because he's going to be around on your front when you come around. Fire munitions. Your fire control is fixed enough, in my opinion. Fire that target. Those are going to be misses.
Understood.
Firing our missile salvo.
Adamant is taking damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to start actually paying out some RP to upgrade my fleet commanders before sending them out. 4,000 just isn't enough.
Ranger is taking damage.
Gosh darn it.
Firing on target.
Stop losing your armor. Fighters, blow him up. You gentlemen, also blow him up. Fire munitions
Missile
at target.
tubes prepped.
As for you, guided munitions, target him.
Ranger is taking damage.
Get to work on your armory, it's taking some hits. Slowly just chasing this poor Talon.
It's a toaster. Why are you feeling sorry for it?
It's just a sad state of affairs for the Cylons being beaten by 4 colonial vessels.
It's just been like 2 days from retirement and Val just completely destroyed it.
Oh, he got a lucky shot on one of my Vipers, that jerk. He was 2 days away from retirement.
Hey, that's what I just said. How could you?
I will reuse your comedic value if I want to.
It's not in the contract.
It was, you just didn't read the fine print.
Ranger is taking damage.
How fine was that print?
Very fine. Fine Comic Sans, to be exact.
So say
I
we all.
hate you. Just for that, the contract should not be eligible. It is a crime to just...
And he's gone.
of design.
That battle
Cut
took a
off my
bit.
rambling.
Set condition 1. I repeat, set condition 1. This is not a drill.
Yeah, I really need access to the 5,000 cost for admirals. These smaller fleets are effective, they just are gonna result in more casualties than I would like.
I mean, to be fair, is it going to be more expensive to have the smaller fleets and have more casualties, or have bigger fleets and less casualties?
Considering the time cost, yes, it's gonna be more expensive to have smaller fleets.
But consider the material cost.
Material cost is fairly okay. It's fairly much the same either way. The time cost, however, is what I'm looking at, and the time cost is a lot harder. What if I assign these to the highway patrol fleets a second Battlestar? Maybe that'll help balance things out.
Do they have blue blinky lights? Val,
What?
do the highway patrol fleets have blue blinky lights?
Sorry, I can't hear you over the explosions.
Do the highway patrol fleets have blue blinky lights?
No, they don't.
I am disappointed.
We can't pay for that. We don't have the money for blinky lights.
You can keep building ships, but you can't equip them with blue blinky lights.
We don't have the time for blue blinky lights.
Costs like €5 in a shop here.
Well, this ain't Earth. These are the 12 colonies.
And you don't think they have blue blinky lights?
We can't afford the blue blinky lights.
I bet you that the fucking forklifts inside of those ships have orange blinky lights.
One strategic advisor is calm and collected. The other one, you need blue blinky lights.
If
like
it's a
blue
highway
blinky lights.
patrol fleet, it needs blue blinky lights.
Firing on target.
There's no arguing against on that accord.
See, he's on my side.
I like blue blinky lights too, but I'd just rather kill the enemy rather than put lights on me that make it easier to find me in dust and darkness.
Listen. We will simply destroy their call it. They will be so intimidated by the blue blinky lights that we don't even have to install sirens.
Okay.
It's foolproof.
I still need to build some more highway patrol fleets as well, because there are a few areas that still need to be secured as well. But for now, the main route in the middle is enough to hold. I just need to get them bigger. They're too small.
What, are you now going to patrol your highways with armored cars instead of police cars?
I mean, we're patrolling the highways with warships.
I was making a... How do you call that? God damn it, I'm tired.
A joke?
Not a joke,
Who's in command of Battle Group Beta?
comparison.
You need a promotion. There we go. Now you should be able to add the Defiance of Fate to your fleet. Yep, there we go. Defiance of Fate is now the new capital ship of Battle Group Beta, and they also need a replacement Manticore. Anything else on the replacement list? I guess I can get them a Ranger.
You got good control of the colonies, at least.
Helios Alpha would disagree on that. Alright.
You have no choice now.
Alright, the replacement ship for your fleet will be that.
Every ship in my fleet needs to have the prefix FFF.
Where is Battle Group Prime? There it is.
SRS.
What did you need a replacement for? Honestly, I'll probably just assign a Ranger to your fleet. Didn't you want to rename the Battlestar too?
Yes. That one's supposed to be the bean.
Oh,
The bean.
The bean.
but you're gonna have to wait until I can afford another one. So this one is gonna be.
What happened to the spud and the potato?
Silence ate it.
You have both of the potatoes. I already told you before. The spud was sunk.
Oh yeah, the spud was.
The FTV potato. I like that.
Yeah. Let's just look through the ship fleets here. We got Jupiter's Sword, which is going to be reassigned to a new fleet. But for now, it's going to maintain its position in Battle Group Prime, because if I move it now, it's either going to get murdered or the fleet it's assigned to is going to get ambushed. One of the two. We have the Hamist, the Unlucky, which was named after the Lucky was destroyed. 18 confirmed kills by the Jupiter's Sword.
Not bad.
We have the Shark here. We have Battle Group Alpha with the Dragon. And this is Battle Group Alpha Part 2 Electric Boogaloo, because the original one was blown to smithereens in an ambush. Dawn Shield, the Vengeance, the Callan, the Hammer of Faith, the Alos, and the Curtain. Then for highway patrol groups, we have the Guiding Lance, the Enamor-clad, the Stalwart Dawn, the Grafton, which blew up. And then we have Highway Patrol Group Gordon, which has the Pillar of Freedom. I don't think I named this one. I don't remember naming these three, so they're unnamed. So honestly, I do need to rename
Hold on,
these.
These names feel way too normal. That could have been me.
Exactly.
I objected to the PvP's allowing you to use admirals' names for people that didn't exist for 150,000 years. So,
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
You trying to spell spirit? I English.
English is hard.
Is that how you spell it?
what?
Spirit.
I don't know. I can't. I'm not caught up to the stream yet.
All right, I'm just gonna search this.
Spirit is spirit.
SPIRT.
Like the spirit of St. Louis.
And there's no E.
No.
Okay, I thought there was an E.
Spirit. Sprite, there's the E, but it's pronounced differently.
Got to get that Halo Wars reference.
Spirit of Fire, nice.
Let's see here. Good enough. Anyway, I need to look at your fleet admirals profiles. Yeah, kind of just need to upgrade all of you. I need all of you to have at least one level in command.
You will find that if you lean toward using funds to upgrade too much, that occasionally an admiral will get.
Yeah, but considering the fact that I haven't actually spent any amount of time to actually progress the story, I honestly don't care for requisition points at the moment. I'm just sitting on them.
Yeah, but the admirals actually can get broken if they don't have enough combat experience.
I just need that first level of command, though, for these guys, just to get their fleets up to a viable state.
I understand.
Yeah. Although now that I spent a bunch of money, I don't feel comfortable with putting more ships in production. I still love the fact that on the data list and on the Galactica, you can walk around the CIC. It's fun. Let's see, we have the Hands of Fate and the FFSRS Bean currently in production.
It's a prefix, but it's still such a mouthful.
Yes. Vergon's requesting intervention. I'll get around to it, Vergon. We received a letter of recommendation regarding Birch's impending promotion. Good for you. Also, Cancer Arm pledges to unilateral aid to embattled colonies. Oh, and Caprica's under attack.
So, question.
Yes.
Can you rename fleets?
Yeah, you can rename fleets.
You know what I'm going to ask you next.
I don't have an option for it on the thing, so don't even think about it.
This is not a request.
Oh, you're going to hold them up and go on strike or something?
Cylon escort group has been detected.
Oh, hey, Cylons are back, and it's a 0% chance of casualties, so just blow them up.
Fleet group
Do
is
you
ready
know
to
what
jump.
the prefix means on the ship?
Not a clue.
Flutterflap, a socialist republic ship.
Ah.
I will go on strike.
Let's see. I need another. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to build your Artemis. What do you gotta redeem the points for it. What do you want it called?
No. You don't have any points, and I've already redeemed it for the beam.
What do you want it called then?
First defense fleet. There's nothing fancy.
No, the Battlestar.
The Battlestar. That's the flagship, right?
Yeah. I just put another one into production. The bean's already been given to the Ranger because I couldn't afford the Artemis. What do you want the Artemis called?
Let me think. I wasn't prepared for it. The pumpkin.
That's it?
Yes. I'm telling you, this entire fleet's just gonna be a massive grocery aisle.
Okay.
All fresh produce. See, Humvee also wants the blue blinky lights.
Battlestar Group is engaging hostiles.
6% chance of casualties. Well, we ain't taking that risk.
That is very small percentile of casualties.
I have played too much Empire at War to ever trust an auto-resolve thing when it says 6 or anything above 0. Well, we're gonna have to replace, we'll replace munitions first because, oh, well. Alright, there we go. We can afford it.
Well, that was quickly. Where did you get the money from?
We used up a lot of the money.
Yes, sir.
Where
Yes,
did you
sir.
get the money from, Val?
Taxation.
Loan shark.
We've done a lot of
Like you
taxation.
embezzled money.
This looks ominous.
Be honest. You've embezzled money.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody within Colonial Fleet was embezzling money.
Is there a space IRS?
No, there is like the most unlawful planet dedicated to being the judiciary branch of the Colonial Fleet, though.
Who came up with it?
It was the most neutral planet, so it was decided that they would be they would be perfect.
That
To
is-
ho- It makes sense on paper, kinda. Actually, you should probably be on defensive
this
since
is-
you're in the front. You
This
two
is
gentlemen.
the reasons why companies go to fucking ways. Because people that have no idea what they're doing take decisions that are very important.
Escort clearance
I
is
mean-
active.
This is why British Rail was such a mess, and why British Railways keep being a mess.
I mean, Colonial Fleet was kind of formed in a bit of a haste.
On it, Commander.
You know, robots rebelling usually makes you rethink about independent empires.
Hostile
hey,
unit
missiles.
Identified. Hostile unit identified.
Oh
Missiles
my god,
incoming.
he's flying straight into it. Look out!
Don't worry, he's on full defensive. He's fine. He'll be
If
fine.
robots are rebelling, then there's two reasons for it. Either you didn't treat them, or
Yes,
you gave them
Commander.
too much sentience.
It's a bit of both,
Oh.
honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, and
There's a bit of
also some experimentation on a small child's AI. An AI that was programmed with somewhat of the equivalent of a small child. That was a
Okay,
copy of a copy of a real person's brain. So it gets complicated real fast.
That first explanation was either the AI belonged to a small child, or the AI was made.
Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised.
A
Made from
Battlestar
a
is being hacked.
teenager, actually, which is just as bad.
Teenagers don't have souls. I don't care.
Alright, fighters. Tear them apart.
Squadron target is confirmed. A Battlestar is being hacked. A Battlestar
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
miss.
From 4 different locations. Your
A
Artemis is in
Battlestar is
trouble.
being hacked.
Yep. However, it is being hacked
Repairs
severely.
underway.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's what those red lights are. Why do they have red lights, but we don't get blue ones?
They get red laser lights, okay?
See, now you wish you had the blue blinky light.
Shut up!
Actually, you wish you had some Colonial Marines.
Yes, Commander.
Fire missiles, please. Struggling to keep navigation online.
Get him.
You're lucky he's not hacking your fire control.
Oh no, he tried. Nearly succeeded. Well, oh, my firewall has actually managed to recover a bit. Good for you, firewall. You did it. You're trying. That's more than you usually do.
Looks like he's already taken down your armory.
A Battlestar is being hacked.
Aha, take the torpedoes.
A Battlestar is being
You're
hacked.
taking advantage of the when they're hacking, they're less mobile. Oh gosh.
I didn't know they were less mobile when they're hacking, so good to know.
Yeah,
But
They,
now they've taken out the fire control.
Suddenly, torpedoes are more effective because they can't evade them as well. I noticed that
Please blow
especially
that
with
gentleman up.
Nemesis. Yeah, you got to make sure one of those guys goes his turn, or you're going to have a very combat ineffective Battlestar.
It's already very combat ineffective. It doesn't have a fire control.
It can get worse.
The firewall is actually recovering somewhat. It's barely keeping it online. The Artemis is trying its hardest to fight this cyber war.
So, Humvee, I mean, using older technology and using no technology at all
Fighter
are two
squadron
different
is
things.
taking
Old
fire.
technology can still be hacked. If you're going analog, now that's a different thing.
I mean, to be fair, we are kind of already using some fairly old technology. And it only gets older from here.
Yes,
Once
but
you get through that fleet without taking any losses, though, that worked out well for you.
he's asking why the Battlestar was able to be hacked if it was specifically designed with old technology, so it wouldn't be. And it's the case of
Honestly,
It's
the
no matter
hacking
how-
mechanic makes sense for most of the ships in this game. However, with some other ones, it doesn't make as much sense. It's a bit of more just they chose gameplay over lore. Yes, majority of these ships can be hacked quite effectively. The Galactica and her sister ships, however, I believe have a bonus against hacking. I'm not sure, but if you're following the lore, they're basically unhackable with the Galactica and her sisters because of their lack of networking.
Oh, that entire premise is
The Artemis, however, is still a networked ship.
yeah, but the concept of not having networking within the confines of a ship is not even a good valid IT concept. It's not the fact that they were networked, it's the fact that they didn't have firewalls on the network and the ability to subdivide the network into pieces that the entire network can be grabbed by the Cylons and used to blow up the ship.
Yeah. With Galactica, however, they decided to just segment everything into its own section. Nothing was digitally connected together.
It provided a great story for Gata when he needed to calculate the location of the fleet after a bad jump, but
I've lost
as
all
an IT
firing.
professional, I always cringe when I hear Adama talking about firewalls and no networks being a real defense.
nerds.
Perhaps Admiral, perhaps Commander Tom, if the fleet had actually done some scanning of the software before they installed it, 95% of the fleet, a penetration test or two, possibly. I don't know.
I don't know. When it comes down to Colonial Fleet, they kind of just repeat mistake after mistake. A mistake. A mistake. Mistake number 2. Mistake number 7. Mistake number 235. What do we got over here?
Did any of those
Raleigh has been
admirals
attacked
ever
by a
read
roving
The Art
Cylon
of War?
Evacuate the civilians to safety.
Gosh darn it, why did the civilians have to go out into space to host their political rally? Do it on a planet where you're safe, and I don't have to go deal with your guys deciding to do stupid things.
What's the
But space
fleet
looks
you have
pretty.
blocking
It
the
looks
center
good on
highway?
the cameras.
What was that?
What's the composition of the fleets you have blocking that center highway
Uh,
between Helios?
Kronos lost their Manticores, so they're down a ship. And then Gordon's...
Is that impeding the Cylons' progress because they can't just drive through there whenever they want?
It's more so that way then I don't have to keep moving the data list to regions in order to deploy new ships.
So it's a safe transit way because they can't just
It's a longer route to get to Helios Alpha from Helios Gamma. If I really wanted to secure everything, Cocolis needs to be secured at some point. But
you just got to grow the economy in the fleet.
But for now, this little highway here is good enough.
Yep, it does the trick. I understand.
Yeah.
I was wondering why you did it, and now I understand why.
It basically secures the best highway route for me to resupply Beta, Alpha, and Delta from Gamma without having to move the data list off of the Scorpia shipyards.
I'll mute my mic for a minute. I have to do something potentially noisy off camera. I'll be back in a minute or two.
And I have to save up some money because we're near broke again.
A fortified colony is under attack.
Oh no.
Could they stop shooting me for 5 seconds? I would appreciate it if they could stop shooting me for 5 seconds. But they won't. They never will. They always keep shooting.
Come on. Admit it. You like it.
What? What?
Nothing.
I'm concerned now. I'm very concerned now.
Oh, as if I'm not concerned about you most of the time. Don't worry. I'm not an angel. Be afraid.
When it comes down to the lore of the ship's teacher Galanti, I can't pronounce it.
Galante. Or Galanti.
Understood.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Understood.
Anyway. Long-range scans. Galanti, as far as I know, the original Jupiters were the first ones to basically not be networked as heavily as a lot of the earlier ships. And basically had the equivalent, was basically the equivalent to a World War II battleship in terms of how it functioned. Compared to other ships acting like more like
that probably makes
modern,
it much more expensive because you have to.
Oh, hey, citruses! That's a lot of you, isn't it? Oh boy! Oh boy!
Yes, it is.
How are those ships called?
Cerastes is the conventional pronunciation.
I keep mispronouncing it because I hate these ships and I don't care about their name at this point.
I heard Citrus, and that's going to be the next ship you name for my fleet. All
Stop
right?
naming things after fruit.
Hey! All the other things were vegetables.
You got something against fruit?
No.
Okay.
Alright. That angle should allow me to fire off all my munitions. in their general direction. Manticore, you hold fire on your torpedoes. Wait till they're closer.
Fighter squadron is taking fire.
You do realize you're sending your ship straight towards those big asteroids right there, right?
We ain't got much of a choice on the matter.
You got a chance if you focus on that one top Cerastes.
So
It
say
might
we
be
all.
melted.
Alright, fighters, quickly deal
Yes, sir.
with theirs, please. So everything you can focus on helping with this Orestes. Why am I talking like this? Anyway, get in there.
So question,
Missiles incoming.
are the fighters here like the droid fighters, or are they fighters that have
IFF
just
confirms
robots
unit
sitting
is
in?
hostile. Artemis is taking
Oh Jesus. They've broken through the hall.
I
First
doubt
War
that
Squadrons-
Jesus is in the cockpit of the toasters.
The First War Squadron had actual Centurions in the cockpits, I believe. Obviously, the Second War ones were just live fighters that breathed oxygen inside.
I can see the movie title now, Battlestar Galactica, clean up on the Isle. Galactic Isle 5.
Yeah, very nice.
Oh, that's very bad. That's very bad. They tore through that real quick.
Artemis is taking damage.
I'm hit! I'm hit! I'm hit! Woo!
Oh my God, the Artemis is getting hammered. And hit
A
from
Battlestar
bullets
is
on
hacked.
3 sides.
It says it reconnects, but it doesn't. It lies. It lies and cheats and steals.
There we are.
Yeah.
It's back.
I hate Twitch Studios. I hate it so much.
I've yet to learn how to use it because it's just
I
a pain
told
in the
you
ass
more
to
than
use.
once, switch to Streamlabs.
I know, but I just don't want to go through the pain of swapping programs. Besides, I have OBS installed. I just haven't actually bothered to set it up yet.
Hit me for a link on that. I got a 13-minute link that gets you through all the basics for high quality, high resolution recordings and very quickly. It reminds me
Artemis
actually
is taking
update that OBS in my system before I start recording battles later today.
Oh no, not you. Why'd you come back? Why'd you have to come back?
Stream has ended. Cricket noise.
They always come back.
Shut up, you. I don't need a William Afton reference. Fire munitions, hit that target, please. Fighters, recall, now.
Okay, it would now appear that
Understood.
Discord is. It said your stream ended.
Yeah, I turned off the one on Discord because if my
Oh, okay.
if my Twitch studio is crashing, it's probably because of that running. Come on, turn.
That's
All right, that might have been too much turning. That was too much turning.
Keep going. You're good.
Shut up.
You're good.
Go blow up the one behind us so that way then it doesn't end up making my life miserable. You two, you should have missiles reloaded. Fire. Please turn, please turn, please turn, please turn.
Artemis, down.
No! You jackasses.
They're dying.
Oh, by the way, you died, Birch.
Oh.
So say we all.
Oh, by the way, never use the auto configuration wizard in OBS. It's worse than useless. It's negative value.
I don't know how to feel about this.
Squadron has gone dark.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, later today I'm gonna have to write your letter home to your family of your death.
That's a big family.
Well, they're gonna have to share the letter. They only get the one.
Just send it to the head of the tribe, it will be fine.
That is the first. That is the first Artemis we have lost. I am sad.
Dreams of a complete. Oh, I'm not getting my.
So say we all.
Produce aisle, please.
I can't believe we lost the Jupiter Sword. Yeah, Birch killed in action. Very unfortunate.
Jupiter Sword, well, I mean, it got hit by bullets from 3 directions and hacked from 4 locations. I mean, what do you expect?
Yes, so sad.
The problem is that I'm used to them targeting the Manticore for no reason other than it's just the easiest thing to kill. This time they heavily focused the Artemis.
Figured out the Artemis is doing more damage, I suppose.
That, or they were just like, you know what? Let's change things up a bit. Oh, and they even shot themselves, too. Friendly fire, and we still ended up losing a Battlestar.
I guess the word to say now is ouch.
Abby, I appreciate the joke. Too bad that I died in that
Do you want the link to the quick and dirty OBS configuration?
Yeah.
Video? All right, I'm going to see if I can get that for you. I just know which browser and which machine I have it on. I think I got that down right. Oh yes, I've got it on my Firefox button bar, whatever you call it. The guy's got a good sense of humor, but he knows. I mean, literally, I go through this tool every time my recordings start to get messed up by upgrades. I just go through this checklist and it restores everything to the way it was. Yes, this is okay. That's the correct video. It's got an ad in the beginning. Okay, Control X.
And there goes the Jupiter Sword. Wow, it wasn't even on camera for more than 5 seconds. Even the camera was like, I don't want to see that.
It was a fine ship while it lasted.
And she had 38 confirmed kills. I think she had the most kills of any Battlestar so far on my fleet.
Okay, the OBS link is now in our direct message stream in Discord.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'll definitely try to get that set up either for tomorrow's stream or for Tuesday's stream, one of the two.
Yeah, give it a half hour to concentrate in the video and pause it. At least you can implement steps. He talks a little fast, but he really knows what he's doing. He is anti-wizard, but for good reason. The wizard in this tool is a piece of junk.
Alright. Well, that means I need a new officer for Battle Group Prime.
Oh, well, I'm sure you got somebody in the queue you can draft.
Alright, and let's see who's the unfortunate fellow that gets drafted from the Discord. Who's the unfortunate fellow that now becomes the new commander of a fleet? There we go. Iriashi is now the commander of Battle Group Prime.
If the stream is down, oh yeah, I know where you still hear you. Some Discord voice.
Let's see here. Battle Group Alpha, go deal with the Cylons sitting over Caprica. They've been sitting there a bit too long. Battle Group Beta, go liberate Libron. I mean Vergon.
Vergon needs to be liberated.
I find it funny that the two most Imperial-focused colonies share the Helios Beta. It amuses me slightly.
I see.
It's funny to me.
Battle Group Gamma, you go deal with the mission over
Cylon forces have been
this
provoking
place.
the military here. No
Because we need the
civilians are
money.
present, so maximum force is encouraged.
Ophion, I think is what that is. I think it's what it is, so that is for what I say it is. Yes, thanks, game. Officer Birch was killed in action.
Cylon escort group has been detected.
I didn't notice.
Battlestar group is under attack.
So how much longer is the stream scheduled to run for?
I'm probably going to do these last 3 battles, and then I'm going to call it.
Okay. I may have to go talk to my graphics person.
Tops.
That's fine. I may have to talk to my graphics person. Our dinner's already made, so I don't have much else to do. I've invested a considerable amount of time taking the lost art of sleeping.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Battle Group Alpha had an Artemis wall. I mean, not Artemis wall, an adamant wall.
Is there a link in Twitch I can go into so I can at least see this battle on the delay?
Yeah, sure. If you go into the stream section, you can find the link to the Twitch.
Okay, I will do that then. My graphics guy is not responding right now anyway.
He's not responding.
Well, he's in Scotland. He should be asleep by this hour. Let's put it that way. But he
If it's in Scotland, it's like half
Prepared to jump in 3,
10.
2.
I'd be surprised if he's asleep by now.
The Battle for Caprica. Again, part 300.
His best work on behalf of Battlestar Mercury has been at 3 in the morning local time, so I don't tell him how to spend his day.
Launch all squadrons, gentlemen. We have a war to win.
His new graphics are coming out in the next week or so on my channel. Everything's got new graphics. Battlestar Galactica Deadlock School and the stories streams have got new graphics designed by Falling Horizons, who is from Scotland, and I like him very much. He's learning his Blender skills, partially based on it doing stuff for me.
Let's move into a slight turn here for a slight broadside, gentlemen.
Okay,
Hostile
so
unit identified.
Where am I? No,
Nemesis, Talon,
IFF
Talon, Talon,
confirms
Nemesis,
unit is
Nemesis.
hostile.
Okay, that's a lot of Nemesises.
Oh, here we go. I'm currently in Doc Rain High Command.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, just
The stream section should have the
yeah,
Twitch link.
okay. I'll find it. Oh, under streams, yeah.
Isn't the plural of nemesis nemesis?
Oh gosh, don't get me started.
Fighter squadron is taking
Cactus
fire.
cacti. Figure that one out.
Man, that's a lot of torpedoes you fighters did absolutely nothing to defend against. Thanks, guys.
To avoid looping the audio, I'm going to have to
Understood.
withdraw from this when I go into Twitch. Will you be able to hear me then, or not?
I don't
Okay, I
know.
can be in both. Let's see. Let me just jump into that and see how it
The
works.
science
Say we
checks
all.
out. The science checks out, I think.
I gotta find something that's easier to set up than Twitch TV. I find it to be no fun to work with. It's like the
Yes, sir.
IT program, IT task that
Understood.
is this IT task that broke the IT guy's back.
Manticore is taking damage.
See, look, they target the Manticore. The Manticore. He's all the way at the back.
Yeah, but it's the biggest target.
It's not. It's the smallest target. Look at him. He's a small guy. He's a small fry compared to everything else here. Target him first. You see why I got confused when they targeted my Artemis so heavily? Alright. Blow him up.
I don't know why, but the way you just said that was...
What?
Alright, Spiffus, blow him up.
Okay, that was... yeah, I can see how that would be considered funny.
Okay, Twitch has
Missiles
disabled
on their
my
way.
ability to log in with an email address.
Manticore is taking damage.
Why have they disabled my ability to log in with an email address?
That man has lost his right to live. Gentlemen, you see that ship? I don't want to see it anymore.
Get a bit in that direction. Roger, eliminating that direction.
Manticore is taking damage.
Alright, you boys, focus fire on that target. You boys, blow up that target. Oh, what happened to you? Oh, your navigation's been shot thanks to hacking.
Actual says to mop up and prepare for extraction.
Shot.
Missiles incoming.
Oh, that's torpedoes. Hello, torpedoes.
He's just standing there, menacing me.
Well, nobody died, so that's a plus.
What do you fucking do? God, I'm getting seasick watching those fighters launch.
I mean, we're only just shooting them out of basically mass drivers. That one Talon there just got a full broadside of basically every munition we had on board.
Actual says to mop up and prepare for extraction.
That's what you get, crackers.
This is a battle where we have a 100% chance of winning, so just auto-resolve that.
Battlestar Group is engaging hostiles.
Fleet lost.
Shut up.
Energy supply inadequate.
Shut up.
Nobody. You don't get that. You shut up. You don't even get what that's where that's from.
I assume some form of RTS.
I mean, yes. I'd be surprised if any of you Americans would get that.
Who's picking on Americans now?
The Luxembourger.
I will always pick on Americans.
Well, we deserve it. We elected Trump once.
He's got me there.
Group is jumping in 3, 2, 1.
Ah, self-burn. Those are rare.
Oh, 4 enemy ships. Can't possibly be the worst thing in the world. Let's go poke it.
Famous last words.
We have the Defiance of Fate. We'll be fine.
That you're asking for that ship to be shut down.
Escort clearance zone is active.
She has a reputation to uphold.
That's like naming a ship "You cannot hit me."
Yes, Commander.
To be fair, we did have a ship named A Hit. And we also did have the Lucky, which randomly exploded for no reason.
The reason was you called it the Lucky. Fate will always destroy things like that.
Alright, we have confirmed they have 1 carrier and probably some nemesises. Best guess.
Finds of the fate of the Bean FFS. No, it's not the Bean FFSR. It's the FFSRS Bean.
Okay, you guys switch over to attack. Unable to get target lock, thanks.
Did I change my username? I made a
Hostile
mistake.
unit
My
identified.
username in Twitch.
What was that?
Fighter squadron is taking fire.
Out a letter in my username.
But it is a complex manner to actually do it.
Yeah.
And I don't think you
So
can do
say
it
we
straight
all.
away. You have to wait a couple of... There's a timer after you've established your Twitch account before you can change your name. It's really dumb.
Right.
One of the reasons I haven't started streaming on Twitch yet. Yeah, exactly. The 60-day timer. It's you make one mistake and you have to wait 2 months to fix it.
5 years later.
I've got another email.
Missiles
about
incoming.
7 years.
Oh, friendly fire again, thanks.
A Battlestar is being hacked.
Could you gentlemen stop hacking me for 5 seconds?
No.
Thank you.
No, let them have their hobbies.
Understood.
Seriously, man.
By your command, we will
Jeez.
refuse to stop hacking you until you die and surrender.
Our programming does not permit us to not reprogram your programming.
Think John Colicos.
Who's that?
Baltar in the original series.
I
He
think
also
it's a
played
good
a
time to
legendary
tell you.
Klingon
He-
in Star Trek.
I'll let you know, he doesn't understand Star Trek or Battlestar Galactica.
I understand a bit of Star Trek, but not a lot.
John Colicos, may he rest in peace, is an actor who played several villains and a legendary Klingon in The Next Generation. Very versatile actor.
Okay.
And he exploded.
Escort clearance zone is active.
So I do realize that it's probably Promv, but my brain each time reads it as Prumv, which is Prum is a date in French and Dutch.
Friendly fire again.
I'm sorry, Humvee. Each name you're choosing, I'm gonna have you choose. I'm sorry. Ironic.
I love how this how the game keeps having this tips of the Idris network, even though we blow it up in the first 5 seconds of the campaign. Oh yes, this is a very important tool. Too bad you had to blow it up.
So, Hubby, you're gonna have a hard time finding something that I won't notice in different languages. I speak 5 of them. Good luck.
Oh hey, the game crashed.
Well, I guess the game has decided for you when to end it.
Nope, I'm reloading, and I will do that last battle whether it likes me to or not. And because I didn't get to put down a proper save.
I see those fighters, I just have to think dart. They look like lawn darts. You know what I mean.
That Twitch account is gone, and a new one that has a unique name is now created with a secure password, supposedly.
Very secure password. Alright. Well, here we have the Hell's Gates, the Atasha, the Tisha, the Roro, the Jackson, the Lolo, and the Kelly all deployed. It's been a while since Battlegroup Gamma's had a fight for something.
Fleet group is jumping in 3, 2, 1.
I have figured out how to work the Twitch issue with the double audio. I just turned the volume of Twitch down to 0.
Greatest
Like
contact.
a video from Twitch.
All marks are hostile.
And I get audio here as an announcer. So I'm back to full attention to this match. I'm a newbie here. I'm the owner and operator of
So say we all.
Battlestar Mercury.com website and YouTube channel. And we've had a legendary series of battles, me and Valac here. I think we've played like 8 matches.
Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battles were legendary. I'm sorry, you lined me up for that. I had to make that reference.
It was a softball. I had to watch you hit it over the fence.
Oh, Berserks, why have you ended up in the front of the line?
The most
You're
interesting
not
battle was the
supposed
one
to be
we
there.
won was with the fleet of 8 Atlases. Or was that 10 Atlases?
10.
Yeah.
It was 10 of them.
Understood.
Oh, this is an interesting battle considering the fact that the Cylons are scattered to the wind.
So
Well, that's
say we
good
all.
for you.
Am I going to have to move you lower? I'm going to have to move you lower. And I'm going to have to move you up because you're too low.
The question is, how hard
Hostile
would it be to
unit
integrate
identified.
Twitch with OBS? Probably way hard.
Hello, gentlemen. What have you deployed? Those are heavy raiders. At least one of you is a heavy
Yes,
raider.
sir.
There's a war driver squadron deployed as well. Blow that up, please. Interesting fleet combination. I haven't seen war drivers or heavy raiders for a while.
Yeah. You'll rue the day they
Yes,
appeared
Commander.
in your life.
I mean, I already rue it, but
Oh, I should
So
press the
say we
follow button
all.
on you and subscribe you, right?
I mean, you don't have to subscribe. That requires money, but you can follow.
I shall follow.
Thank you for following.
You're welcome. You'll thank me for the OBS settings link that saved me. Well, I discovered it after spending 2 hours not.
IFF confirms unit is hostile.
Those are torpedoes.
Fighter squad.
And those are
taking
missiles.
Fire.
See, my
What's the difference
strategy
between a
against
missile and a torpedo if you're in space?
a torpedo has less. The missiles are guided in this game. A torpedo is not completely unguided, but it won't follow its target through a series of turns. So torpedoes you can dodge with almost any ship on 0 posture, versus a missile barrage with guided missiles will eventually
Yes, Commander.
catch up with you and hit you. The only ship that can evade them is Orion going stealth. But they come back if you go
Understood.
unstealth on the Orion, they come back and sneak up on you from behind.
I think my question is more technical, considering that a torpedo is designed to move through water and a missile or rocket is designed to move through.
Basically, torpedoes are
space.
unguided, missiles are guided.
So
Yeah,
it's essentially just a rocket.
pretty much,
Basically.
yeah. The missiles will stay on target once you
Missiles
get a
incoming.
lock on them. They will eventually hit the target. Torpedoes
Manticore is
can
taking
be
damage.
evaded because they're not fully guided. They're only. You see, if the target breaks sharply right or left, they'll twist a little bit and try and catch up, but they'll eventually fly over the top or behind the engine. All you have to do to evade torpedoes with most ships is
Yes,
change
Commander.
altitude and turn every turn or so. That's why you
Yes,
see some
sir.
people play this game making a little less turns, because that is a good way to evade torpedoes, whether you know
A
they're coming
Battlestar
or
is
not.
being hacked. Manticore is taking damage.
Yeah, it's just, for me, it's a bit of an odd distinction to name it that way.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with reality. Yeah, they made a lot of decisions like that in putting the game together that made very little sense, especially to people who had served in the U.S. military, which this game is roughly modeled after, but has some interesting variances from that as well. But the development team was only 6 humans on this game. It was very difficult to do a game of this complexity.
We'll ignore the 25 elves we
So
had
say
in the
we all.
basement.
Well, they actually the
Yes,
the
sir.
real issues with this game were testing issues. Until they brought players in as beta testers, they had some
Yes, sir.
massive difficulties. Some bugs survive to this day. There's a couple bugs that will make if you defend your raptors, you
Squadron
defend against
target is
viruses with your raptors the wrong way. Your raptors will stop defending against viruses and will stop responding to commands. They won't launch another ship. They won't return home base. They'll just sit there on the deck, not providing any firewall boost and or the ability to blow up virus mines. Quite irritating, and a simple quality assurance test plan would have spotted that very
Understood.
early in the development of the game. Of course, you have to know what a quality assurance test plan is, which apparently the wonderful people at Black Lab did not know what that was.
I still find it funny that the Powell development team, they found their head developer, well, grocery shopping.
I don't understand.
They met a developer. They met a game developer while at a grocery store one day while they were still looking for a head developer, and they basically just hired them
Missiles incoming.
to be the head developer.
Anywhere, was he good at head of game development? Or was
I
he
mean,
bad?
Palworld is still a very successful game. I mean, they've sold
Right.
so many copies that honestly, I don't. They have a very weird track record with Palworlds. Like, if you look up the stories about how their development went,
Understood.
you'll just see a lot of random events that honestly just kind of really don't make sense in how this game even finished, but it did.
You know, you can't argue with results. And in general, in spite of the quality assurance issues, this game that we're playing here is very well done.
Yeah, it is very well done.
I just had to suffer through a Chevy commercial, or perhaps that was a Hyundai commercial, I'm not sure.
Yes, sir.
Since I own a Subaru, neither of those brands turns me on enough to remember it 15 seconds after it's off.
For a while, I was using Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts as a bit of a substitute for Deadlock after I finished streaming the campaign the last time. But then Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts kind of just started making a lot of changes I didn't like, so I stopped playing that.
We don't have to worry about this game making any changes. Development
Yep.
is frozen. I do believe
So
that
say we all.
Black Labs does not have access to the IP, otherwise they would have fixed some glaring issues. But anybody that works with Universal Pictures or Universal's IP, you're a
All
brave
contacts
soul,
down.
you're a lost
Mission
soul,
complete.
and you're a better person than me, because I wouldn't tolerate that for 15 minutes. No mods allowed. Veto powers over a lot of the storyline. It was just, and plus the fact that excuse me if you happen to be in the fan base of this Twitch stream, some certain percentage of the Battlestar Galactica fans eat their young. They're so vicious and mean. So it's a tough community to work with.
I don't mind the fact that Paramount had influence over the story because it is their IP. It makes sense that they have influence over the story, but for other things, they were really overstepping their bounds.
Well, the mod thing is, they're very hard on the mod thing, and the mod thing would have made the game much more popular. It doesn't hurt to allow some mods in as long as...
And maybe it would have kept the multiplayer scene a bit more alive, other than the occasional person posting in the official Discord, hey, anyone want to blow stuff up?
Well, I found just sitting in the chat channel has gotten me more games than being in the matchmaking channel of that Discord, so... I go in there, I start editing one of my videos for the YouTube, and in general, I don't finish the edit before I find a match if I talk up the channel a little bit. And there's a small cadre of friends who know to look for me if they want a match, and that makes it easier. But there were months where I single-handedly kept that channel alive. I have like
Gotta keep
almost
the signal
13,000
alive.
I have 30,000 hours in the game and over 3,800 matches. 500 of which were devoted to me playing both sides to do drama for my book. But the other ones were legitimate matches, let's say 50% co-op, 50% PvP.
I know why they stopped development of the game for, reasons of A, they were burned out from working with Paramount, and B, Paramount's probably already concluded their deal with them at this point.
Universal probably has.
Yeah.
Universal will not answer
Universal.
that question. Yeah.
I mean,
Paramount's easy to work with
technically,
Universal.
as far as I know, at least in terms of how the deal worked with between Hasbro and I forget who made the War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron games. What was it? again?
I don't know.
Who made those games again? I forgot.
I mean,
It
Black
was
Labs
Activision, I think, that did the.
Black Labs is allowed to do bug fixes. They've just chosen not to because they moved on to another game, and working with Universal was expensive and emotionally challenging.
Right. At least with how it worked for Activision, once their contract with Hasbro ended, they shut down the multiplayer servers. So I don't know if Black Labs just has like
No.
a higher standard, or if their contract still has some stipulations that they're having to work with.
It's a free service, and it's basically peer-to-peer networking that just creates a network tie between the host of the match and the joiner of the match, the guest of the match, while not revealing the IP address. But a lot of the instability in the game is as a result of their choice of networking. But it's open source. I believe it's free, so it doesn't cost them anything to keep the PvP channel up. And they refuse to even look at debugging information or logging information. And in general, after thousands of matches, I've figured out how to get around most issues by reinstalling the game or moving the game to a different disk location. Makes my flurry of disconnects go away. Also, I keep the game on a dedicated 1 terabyte hard disk that the game is using all of 0.6% of. So
all right.
I bought its own hard drive, and it became much more stable after that.
Yeah.
Although I recommend against doing the NTFS defragmentation while the game is running. It doesn't like that.
Jesus Christ. I've done 113 missions compared to my original runs of 99 missions, and that was to do the entire campaign once back on Commander difficulty.
In the Resurrection campaign, I actually decided to do story missions as little as possible and just build up my Admiral fleet and my fleet to. There was a point where I had 20 battle stars cruising around the colonies, and then it didn't help me with the story missions because the story missions have to have the Galactica, and they got the 7-ship limit, and
I'm gonna start rounding down the stream here. So if you guys want to have any final words for the chat while I look for somebody to raid, feel free to.
I will say it's been a fun experience this Sunday afternoon after being up half the night for work on IT to be a host or guest host of the stream, and I'm looking forward to doing it again in the future. And I encourage everybody to play the game. Steam's got an 80% off sale right now until the 21st of March, and I can be found if I'm available to play in the Battlestar Galactica Deadlock Discord in the general voice chat stream. Although I have often fallen asleep with my avatar left in the stream, and people pranking and telling jokes to see if I'm awake or not. Trust me, if your jokes are good enough to make me laugh, I'll hear them in my sleep and I'll wake up.
Any parting words, Birch?
Potato.
Interesting potato story. Before the modern cleaners and defogging stuff on World War II submarines, a raw potato used to be rubbed on the periscope to keep it from fogging up. Trick from Captain Bill Toady formerly of the USS Indianapolis fast attack sub.
All right. Well, now that all right, see ya.
The more you know.
I'll be going to Discord next. See y'all later. It was fun. I'll
see
do this
ya
again if you want.
See you around. Don't die.
All right. Well, I only have a few seconds left to quickly wrap things up. I'll be back probably tomorrow with Birch for more Victoria 3, and join the Discord if you want to do more stuff. 10 seconds. Have a nice rest of your day or night, and enjoy the person I'm sending you off to. See you all next time. think I managed to do it.